Oh, this is so hard.
You can't put this in.
No.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, baby.
Period. I hate leaving the house.
I'm about to have a panic attack, but
Guys, we are gonna be answering your questions.
it's time.
And I'm excited about it.
Specifically girl talk questions though.
Yeah, you guys
All the
submitted
things.
these to Brittany's Instagram. We're not gonna waste any time. Quickly though, if you don't know, me and Brittany are posting every single day until Christmas. So make sure you subscribe so you can be along for that journey.
Don't be shy to join the fam here.
How you started being comfortable with social media without judgment.
You can go first.
For me, I feel like it was something that I just had to dive into and figure it out once I was there. You're never gonna feel comfortable doing anything for the first time right away. So it was just like, okay, I have to do this and figure it out. And I think working on me as a person and who I am and making sure I know who I am keeps me like grounded from what anybody else has to say.
I feel like when I first started, I was so young that I didn't really like think that much into it yet. Like I wasn't like, what's this person gonna say? Because I was just like, oh, like I'm having fun and this is a thing that I want to do, so I don't care what anyone has to say.
Yeah.
And I feel like I still kind of have that mindset where I'm like, I'm just having fun with it, like I don't really care. But there's definitely been times where like hate comments have gotten to me and I'm like overthinking a lot. But that's when I take a step back and I'm like, I'm doing this because I'm having fun and I love it and not for anyone else. You have to remember the reason why you started and why you love it, and that will keep you going. That's my advice there.
100%. That was perfect. How do you manage your anxiety and being able to leave the house or do anything?
So,
when you figure out, you let me know.
yeah, I can leave my name and number in below and let me know when you find that.
It's a daily battle. Like, every
I
day.
do feel like I've gotten a lot better with age,
Yeah,
just like with
you
my
have.
anxiety. But I also feel like a lot of things in my life have changed where like my anxiety just isn't as bad as it was.
Yeah, like your circumstances are different.
Yes, but I'm obviously still so anxious. Like every time I'm going into a social setting, like I'm about to have a panic attack, but it's just something that you have to work through. Like I just give myself no option but to be like, all right, I gotta make this work.
You just gotta like rip the band-aid off.
It's almost like a fight or flight situation.
So honestly, I'm gonna tell you, like genuinely, this is what I do. If there's something that I have to do that I don't want to do or I'm just like anxious about, I hate leaving the house, period. I just hate it. I don't want to
We're
leave
the
the house.
same way like that.
But I'll do the thing I really don't want to do first thing in the morning. Like I will give myself no time
To think.
to process what I'm about to do. I just wake up and immediately I go. That's my tactic. It's
Yeah, you just
like,
have to do it before you can
do
even
not
think.
think, just do. One foot in front of the other, because otherwise I will not
It won't
leave the
happen.
fucking house ever and I'll always be in my comfort zone forever. Which I wish I could do. Wouldn't it
Be in your
wouldn't
comfort
that
zone
be
forever.
amazing?
I would never leave it. I would just stay here, not
Just
leave.
like be in your comfort zone for the rest of your life.
But also that's like scary at the same time.
Yeah, we would never grow. I feel like I have seasons. Like I have seasons of pushing myself out of my comfort zone and seasons where I'm like, I'm gonna be easy
The
on
same
myself.
time.
I'm so thirsty. I try to push myself more when it's nice out. I'm not even kidding, because it's
Yeah.
just being outside when it's cold. Nobody f***ing wants to do that. So who wants to do something that makes you anxious on top of it?
Yeah.
So like during the winter time, I treat myself a little bit more like a baby.
Yeah. Because it's cold out.
And in the summer, I'm like, get over it.
Yeah.
You have to go.
I'm kind of on the same vibe as that. Like in the winter, I say no to any and all plans.
actually.
Any and all plans. I'm
Actually.
not there. I'm not coming.
Unless you're coming to my house, you're not gonna see me.
Yes.
Like, not kidding. How to know when to call it quits with a friendship due to jealousy and pettiness. Oh, this is so hard.
It's so hard. Like, I don't even know what to say here. And thankfully, I feel like I haven't really had to deal with that to that extent where I need to end a friendship over it.
Over jealousy.
So, yeah, so I don't really have, like, good advice.
I have
I'm
to
the
get
same
to
way.
my breaking point to cut someone out of my
To
life.
be like, all right, I literally can't do this anymore.
Exactly. And so, unfortunately, it takes, like, a long time.
Like 5+
of...
years. No, I'm kidding.
No, now that I've gotten older, I will say I'm really, really good about it. I don't give a fuck if you're not matching my energy and my effort as a friend. Not even effort, because I really feel like I'm a low effort friend.
Very low maintenance.
I'm a low maintenance friend, but I need to know that we like speak the same language, like we are just
Same morals, same values.
100%. And
yeah.
if, like Brittany said, it hasn't happened to me in a while over jealousy or pettiness, but just somebody that I'm not going like this with, I seriously just take a step back. Like I just have to take a step back, and usually don't say anything. If it's like my best friend, yeah, you have to have the conversation.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that I'm like
not attached to the hip with,
then like I gotta take steps back, and I will. Like, I think something you have to keep in the back of your mind when you're making a decision like that is like, now that we're getting older, it's like, do you want this person around your children?
No.
Like, would this person teach my children the correct way to act? If not, you have to go.
That's good. That's really good. And like, would you want that person at your wedding, like watching the most special moment of your life? Like, that's what I think about.
Yes, and exactly.
That's what I think about.
It's like when you look back on those videos when you're 50 years old and you have this person in your bridal party,
are you gonna be like, come on,
why did I do that?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll know, like, that's something that you can think about. And I think pondering on those questions can kind of help you navigate
and get to the answer that you need.
How to do it.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's a hard thing. It's not easy. There's gonna be a lot of thought that goes into it. You just have to put yourself first.
Yeah. And I feel like I do the same thing. Like, these days I don't even have the energy to speak up. I just take a step back. Yeah. And I'm just like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and like, I'll talk to you here and there, no problem. I'll hang out with you once every 3 months, fine. But I don't need to be your best friend, and that's okay. Like, it's okay for people to not
like each other.
Yeah. You can't put this in. You can't.
Okay. I don't even care. Ready?
Yeah.
Is it bad that my boyfriend has friends that are girls and hangs out with them one-on-one?
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, baby.
No.
No, wait. No.
Oh,
she said,
yes.
Is it bad? Yes.
It absolutely is bad, babe. He
Let
might
me
not
take
be
a
doing
pause
anything
here.
wrong, though.
How would your boyfriend feel if you were doing that to him? That's your answer. Because I know he would freak out without even having to know how he is as a person.
But let's just say because he wants to like argue, because he wants to be doing it. Yes. So let's just say that he's like, no, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. Your boyfriend doesn't need the advice, attention, or time from another girl. Why are you there then? If he wants to hang out with this person, you can be there. Some people are okay with that. And not around here. And if you're not okay with that, speak up. Like, don't suffer because people are maybe telling you that it's fine, or he's telling you that it's fine. If it really bothers you, fucking say something.
You know your relationship more than anyone else does. Like, you two in that relationship, no one can understand it to the extent that you do. So you have to speak up for yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. Like,
but just
you have to.
In my opinion, I would not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't slide. Like, I would probably break up with him.
It's just like,
unfortunately.
Then why are you dating me?
Yeah.
Then why are you dating me?
Yeah, like, you should just be single and hang out with people if that's what you want to do.
Right.
Like, because
every single question just comes down to knowing your fucking worth. And like,
it's true.
you have to recognize that if you don't respect yourself, this is not regarding that question, just in general, like, if you don't respect yourself, nobody's gonna respect you. Why would I respect someone who doesn't respect themselves?
100%.
You know? So that's really the core thing behind all these questions. Gatekeep worthy skincare and makeup products.
I feel like the skincare that I use is, like, everyone kind of uses it. I'm a Rhode girl. Like, I use everything Rhode. And then my, like, acne treatment, I use tretinoin, which everyone knows about. So I don't really have, like, gatekeep products on the skincare side.
Well, I'm really just not a gatekeeper.
Yeah, like, I just kind of tell everyone what I use.
Like, everyone. I mean, look at what we do.
I have a gatekeep perfume that I actually spoke about yesterday, and I was thinking about cutting it out of the video because I didn't want people.
Can you tell me what it is?
Riddle.
That's a good one.
Riddle.
Okay, so it's
perfume.
We don't have a makeup product, or no, I tell everybody what I use. Like, if somebody's like, your makeup looks good, I'm like, thanks, I use this, this, and that.
Yeah, I'm very much a sharer.
But
that way.
I think the thing that we discovered and like we really have used in our lives for a long time is, I've talked about this online before, a perfume called Riddle. It's like a roll-on oil, and it's crack.
I smell it in my nose as we speak.
I do not know one person who's not obsessed with it. Oh, we have it right here for you to see.
She's sitting with us in the video.
We have a big one.
I use it every time I'm here, and I don't even tell you about it.
Oh,
That's
great.
So good.
It's the Scent Original. It's the, you know what?
Yep.
And
a little hit of it.
Do you know what I do? So this is the big version. I keep a little version in my bag. No ifs, ands, or buts. And if I don't like the smell out in public, I go like this. Do it. And you'll just be smelling it the whole time.
Oh, I'm gonna start that.
It's the best. I did that at the movies when it smelled like shit.
You pulled it.
I pulled it out and I put it up my nostrils.
It's like drugs.
It is literally crack. I don't know one person who does not like the way this smells.
No, I've never met anyone.
That's my final answer.
But like, this is something that I will gatekeep, and like, I don't talk about it every day for a reason. Like,
yeah, like, I'm not telling
about this like through and through every single day. But I don't for a reason.
I'm not like telling friends about it.
No.
Because like, I don't know why. Because it's already not on social media too much. So I feel like
it's just not something that I talk about.
Is it weird that I'm 22 and never had a boyfriend? boyfriend?
No. Literally
Why would
no.
that be weird?
One thing that I'm learning as I get older is like it's so easy to feel pressured because of everyone else's timelines, but like why does anyone else's timeline matter? Like that does not matter. Your life and your path is the only thing that should
be your concern.
Yes. Like, but like, it's okay to have those feelings. Like, that's okay and normal, but you just have to get to a point where you're like, wait, that doesn't actually matter. Like,
yeah, so like anything that anybody else does is none of my concern, none of your concern. The only thing you can focus on is you. Therefore, if you don't have a boyfriend, that's just not a part of your story and your path right now.
I also know people in my life that aren't.
Me too.
That have never had a boyfriend or had a relationship until they're older.
Well, way older than you.
That doesn't matter.
Like, I don't give a f. Like,
No.
I would never look at somebody away for not having a boyfriend. If anything, I almost respect it because people are so quick to jump into relationships that are just so horrible simply for like attention, love, safety, like whatever the f you're craving. People jump into relationships that are horrible and it's like, why are you wasting your time?
Yeah.
But you are protecting your peace and you're saving it for the right one.
And also, I feel like that, not that other people don't have self-respect, but I feel like that shows such a high form of self-respect because you're like, I'm not just gonna date anyone, like I'm gonna pick and choose who I want and I'm waiting for the perfect person for me.
100% because I'm
and
sure
that's gorgeous.
Yes, if you really wanted a boyfriend, you easily could go on a dating app and get a boyfriend tomorrow if you wanted to.
And don't let anyone in your life pressure you to be like, ew, that's weird, because it's not. Like,
even
don't
if it's
listen
like
to anyone.
Your fucking aunt that you only see on Thanksgiving, tell her to put a sock in it. Say, Brooke said you need to put a fucking sock in it and my relationship is none of your concern.
Absolutely.
What keeps you motivated to keep a fitness and wellness routine?
I have such a good answer for this. Literally just my mental health. For example, I took like 3 weeks off of the gym this past month and I don't know why, I just did. And I felt so mentally like weak. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense. Like, I just felt mentally weak. Like, I was going up the steps and I was like, I'm tired. Like, I don't want to feel like that. Like, I want to feel strong and good and energized. And that's literally what keeps me motivated, is just like not feeling good physically and mentally.
That's amazing. What keeps me motivated is I'm getting older and I really want to be healthy and I want to get my blood flowing through my veins because
that as well.
heart disease runs in our family.
Yeah.
And I have high cholesterol and I just know that not working out is gonna lead me on that path and I need to stay on the healthy path because I really want to live like
forever
a fruitful life, not just like a life where I'm sick.
Yes.
You know, because that can happen. And so yeah, it's really, really like the inside for me. And also talking about like appearance wise, once you get to your desired place with your physique, I feel like that really keeps me motivated, where I'm like, wow, I worked really hard to get here and it would be really silly to throw it all in the garbage because it took me a really long time to get here.
100%.
So that is definitely a big thing. And also one of my hacks is only going to the gym first thing in the morning, because it's the same thing as getting out of the house, doing something you don't want to do. You have to just wake up. I literally go to the gym in the morning with like fucking crust in my eyes, like my hair's messed up, I'm asleep. If I think about it,
especially in the winter.
Summer's different.
Example, I just skipped for 3 weeks because it was cold out.
And that's fucking valid. Like, it actually sucks in the winter, but if you just give yourself no time to think and go, you'll get there. First thing in the morning, just
and it just becomes routine after that.
Exactly.
Like, my feet are really cold. I just had to share. They're like ice cubes down here.
What are some things you do to limit your screen time?
So I have a timer on all apps. Do I listen to it? No. It is just like a reminder, like, oh, you're on your phone for a while.
Yeah, that is actually good to have.
Yeah.
She definitely clicks ignore every single time.
Absolutely.
I've seen it.
There was a time where I was so good with it, though. And I'm really trying to get there, but again, it's the winter. Like, what else am I gonna do? Twiddle my thumbs in bed? Like,
that is an excuse.
It is.
This might be bad because it's literally replacing it with another screen, but at night I really try not to go on my phone.
I watch TV.
Me too. That is actually scientifically proven to be a lot better than scrolling, because you're not getting like a dopamine hit every 5 seconds.
And it's not like, oh, this is the most upsetting video ever, then the happiest. Then,
right,
like,
exactly. It's not a roller coaster. You're following one storyline for a long period of time. And I mean, maybe it's not the best thing in the world, but it's way better than scrolling on your phone.
You gotta choose your vices here.
So I literally watch TV. Honestly, now that I have a bigger space, like not just one bedroom to take care of, cleaning and like doing chores, like doing the dishes. Like those are things that just keep me off my phone. And another thing that I've been doing that I've really been enjoying is baking.
Love that.
Like,
That's
it's
so
really
fun.
I bake like a banana protein bread every week, and I'll have it like as a snack throughout the day, or like breakfast I'll have it because it's all clean ingredients.
Yeah.
But I really have been enjoying baking, cleaning, watching TV. What else? Just like being with people is big for me. That's like when I really try to make sure I'm off my phone.
If I'm like with my people, like I don't touch my phone. I'm gonna say this right now. I really have a hard time not going on my phone when I'm not with my boyfriend because I just always want to be talking to him. So like if I'm like with my friends and like he's not there, like I will be touching my phone. But if he's there, I don't need my phone for the rest of my life. I do like to write. Like I like to just like journal.
Love to journal.
Like, and that takes up a lot of my time, but I have been slacking on that, but I'll get back to it. There was something else that I was doing over the summer that made me feel really good, but I don't remember what it was.
You were like meditating and walking a lot.
Walking, oh my god, walking was the best form of everything for me. Like it literally, oh my god, it's my favorite thing ever, and I still walk every day, but inside now at the gym. But yeah. Oh, going to the gym too keeps me off my phone, honestly.
I'm on my phone the whole fucking time.
No, I go off, I'm not on my phone at the gym.
Oh my gosh, I'm bad.
I'm
like
great.
to the point where I'm like, this is pathetic. Like I feel upset with myself. Biggest tip for getting back out there and talking to new guys after a breakup? I can't answer that.
Yeah, I took a lot of time to myself. Like that was my main priority, was just getting myself to a point where I can like welcome someone else in. And not only for that reason, like I wanted to get there for my own well-being, but that was definitely like a factor where I was like, all right, like I gotta get myself together. I kind of just let it happen naturally. Like I wasn't going out there and finding someone because that felt like really hard for me to like put myself out there. But there did come a time after a year and a half where I was ready for that, and I did do that, and it worked out. But
how did you know that you were ready for that though?
I wasn't. It kind of just happened.
It's another one of those things I think where
you're not ready until it happens.
You just dive into the water.
Yes. I wasn't ready until the right person came in. You know what I mean? Like, until I met the right person, I was like, I can make this work, and I'm comfortable enough, and I feel good enough. But I don't really have good advice, because it was, like, a really hard time in my life.
I think, like you said, just working on yourself, you're bound to be abundant in all different things, including men. How do you protect your heart but still stay open to love?
I love this question. I thought it was really sweet. I don't really know.
I think you can't really do both at the same time. I don't think you can protect your heart and also open it up. I think that's the beautiful thing about love, is that you are completely opening up your heart, your soul, like everything about you to this person. And that can feel really scary. And I think that's why it's so valuable, because you're not just like putting one toe in and keeping one toe out. That's not love. That's not like true deep love. And I think that's why it's such a beautiful, like rare thing. Something that I try to do with other people is like, if I feel iffy and I'm nervous and I want to protect myself, I'll go into the situation saying, I understand that I can get hurt here, and I know that I can, and that's something that I will figure out if that happens.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, amazing. If it does, I will figure it out.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say because you kind of answered it. But
there you go.
That is something that's really hard for me. Like, I am not able to make a friend quickly like that. Like,
no.
I'm able to make friends. Opening up is a different story.
Oh
like, opening up my heart and like
takes a long time.
Yeah,
a long time. But I think that's why our friendships are so valuable, because they're not rushed.
And it's not like an overnight thing. Like, it has to come naturally.
Built. Okay, making friends in your 20s.
I don't really want to make new friends. That's where I'm at.
It's like a scary thing, honestly, because when you're growing up and you have these friends from your hometown, they know your parents know them, you know their parents, you know their story, whose parents got divorced when you were 7.
Everything's so intertwined.
You were at the house while they were getting in their last fight. You are just kind of close by association with the families, and when you're just like in proximity with people. Yeah. So when you meet someone in your 20s, it's actually a really cool thing, because it's the first time ever that you really get to have this friendship for yourself. Your mom's not involved, your sister doesn't know the person yet. Like, you get to set the tone for this friendship, and you get to feel out the water for yourself and really navigate it on your own. And that, I think, is cool, because you don't do that as a kid.
No.
You know, and your 20s is all about just like trying new things. And like, again, going back to the last question, you have to kind of go into it like, I can get hurt here. And if that happens, that's my problem, and I'll handle it and move on from this person. Be yourself. Like, do not try to change who you are
to like fit in with a friend group or a friend.
Exactly. If you're yourself, the perfect people for you are gonna come to you. You're gonna attract those people because you're putting out your most authentic self, and the universe is just gonna align the right people with you. If you're acting like this friend that you met, the right people aren't gonna come to you because you're acting like you're like someone else. You know. I think just being authentically yourself and having an open heart and knowing that you have your own back, even if somebody hurts you.
I haven't gotten to the point where I'm making new friends in my 20s, so I can't really answer.
First time tips.
What I always say, because I've done so many of these videos, my first thing that I always say is you have to be comfortable with the person and comfortable with the situation and everything that's happening, because if you're not, then it's just gonna be really painful and uncomfortable for everyone involved. And most importantly for yourself to be ready to do that. Like, you don't let anyone rush you, don't let anyone pressure you. I don't know why it just sounded like that.
She's getting passionate over
I am!
To add to that, I think, I mean, this goes for anybody, but I can only talk from a girl's point of view. You have to be the one that comes to terms with that on your own.
With what?
Wanting to make that decision.
Oh, yes.
Doing that for the first time. You shouldn't let another person wanting to do it make you want to do it. You should feel from within, oh, this is something I want to do with this person. You should come up with the idea. You should be the one to bring it up, you know? You don't want your first time to feel like something you were talked into.
Or weren't ready for.
I don't really want to get graphic on here.
We don't have to.
But I was gonna give a good tip. I don't want to say this on YouTube.
Well, and now I want to know.
One tip that I will say is lubricate it, okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's gonna hurt. Okay, I hope that helped.
I hope all of my words help.
We love you guys. Words. And we love when you ask us questions.
I love it. It's my favorite thing ever.
Make sure you guys subscribe and
don't be shy, please.
Follow along on our vlogmas. We're posting every single day.
Yay!
Bye.
Love ya.